Some room for resonance is better than no room for resonance, but the room itself is extremely important when it gets to the sound qualities.
Initiating.
Welcome back to the vlog. It is Friday, another day, another chance to push hard, and the topic for this one is where to place your singing voice. We want a good, vibrant sound, so let's get it. But before we get started, love goes out to all my subscribers. Thank you for making my life special and worth living to the max. So let me try to give back with a sweet video. So we already came a very long way, and next up is a voice projection. Sounds kind of fancy. It simply means that we want to concentrate our resonance in a specific area of our head. There are a few do's and don'ts. We will get to all of them. Well, probably not all, but quite a lot. As you probably know, your vocal cords right here, they produce the sound, the initial waves, but they do not amplify the volume. For that you need resonance. Let me make this clear. Let me demonstrate. On my guitars, electric guitars do not have a room for the sound to resonate in, so they sound fairly quiet compared to an acoustic guitar. Check this out, that's a massive difference right there. The strings are basically the vocal cords, and on its own it's not that impressive, but if we combine this with a resonance in our head, there are a lot of craniofacial rooms for that, well then it will step up our singing game immensely. Let's get back to the guitars for a second. Some room for resonance is better than no room for resonance, but the room itself is extremely important when it gets to the sound qualities. There are reasons why a guitar looks like, and it is of course to generate pleasing sounds. And it is exactly the same thing when it gets to singing. We want to access them a good resonance rooms. Everyone has the potential for an amazingly sounding voice, and it all comes down to the resonance rooms. When you start out, you can't hit notes, you don't know what to do, and most of all, it will just sound terrible because you don't know what to do and how to do it. But as always, that's perfectly okay. We're going to change that right now. Oh, and one more thing, getting access to the craniofacial structures, to the resonance rooms in your head. It is very helpful to do some face exercises, working out your face, stretching your face, also the neck, and surrounding areas. And I decided to cover this topic in probably like 1 or 2 weeks. You can check it out right here when the vlog is ready, when I will get to the looks maxing week, talking about training your face, making it more attractive. And this goes pretty much hand in hand with singing, or at least getting to know your face and its features basically. It would be the best if you go through all the previous vlogs, well, not necessarily the vlogs, but the build up basically, breathing, posture, a vocal warm-up, all that good stuff, because that always helps. And by the way, a pitch or a tune still doesn't really matter. Just go for something that you feel comfortable with. For me it was like this A or a C, just hit that sweet spot, your range sweet spot, and then just go for something. So let's get that good posture going. Put yourself up like a puppet, relax, and then just go for something like that. Oh, something, whatever you want. Relax at that face. As I said, there are do's and don'ts. Generally speaking, you want to resonate in this area right here, and it is called the mask. We will get to that in a second. And there are a lot of don'ts. First of all, never ever resonate in this area, in the area of your vocal cords. This will put a lot of stress on them, and it will tire you out, and it might also lead to damage. So definitely move up the resonance to another place. To demonstrate, oh, it's like down and back. Oh, it's really weird. It doesn't feel too good. It sounds like crap, but you can try it. Go for a few experiments. It won't wreck you like in a few seconds, so try it. Oh, it's terrible. The second don't is this opera style. Try yawning. Oh, and then singing. Oh, it's like a Kermit the Frog sound, like this over-the-top opera singing style. it gives you a good resonance, but it's not sounding good. Just to drive home the point from earlier, you need a good sounding resonance room. And also always spend attention to what your tongue is doing. Try the Kermit sound and then move your tongue around. It will change a bit, but it won't make it sound better. So here we have 2 don'ts. Let's get to the third one. Sounding nasally. That was it still is one of my biggest flaws, because I'm freaking talking in a fairly nasal tone, and this is easily confused with the mask. It's very similar, but it's sounding stupid. I don't know if it's that obvious when I speak. There are days where I speak like that. I speak like I'm freaking sick. Doesn't make sense, but like this is literally how I sung for years, probably. Years. A very nasal sound. Yeah. Oh, freaking terrible. So let's get to the correct position. We want to access the mask. And as I said, it is kind of similar to nasal, but then it's not. A nasal sound is sounding bad, it's sounding terrible, it's sounding annoying. But when you let it resonate in the mask, it will give you a vibrant, crystal-like sound. It will give you that high frequencies, just amazing. Like, you can make every voice sound great when it's projected through the mask, basically. So let's go through a few exercises. And there is this sound, it's this ng. It's fairly common by now, and we'll just try this. Freaking bad posture, oh my god. You bypass the throat, go out directly through your nose, and to check that, you just pinch it, and if it stops, then you're doing fine. Rip. Another thing that you should try is that yawning. Bring up your soft palate, it's this part all the way back in your throat. Bring it up, and then also, I recently learned that amazing knowledge, lift up the middle, and then also lift up the sides. It feels like you're internally smiling. Just literally think about smiling, but like in here. Again, yawning is like, it will lift it up to make you familiar with the feeling, and then like lift up the rest. Try smiling in your mouth, and then try this NG again. Another image that I fairly like is sing above the pencil. Above the pencil, where is it? Like, resonate above the pencil. My tenor friend that I mentioned in my last vlog, by the way, he's a opera singer. He was talking about hooking the sound like on something, well, on that pencil basically. He always used like bird-ish images, like that was kind of weird. But like you need to hook the voice. You could also try to like project it out of here. Images like that may work on you, but for me, this is not that helpful. What's helping me the most is just to feel the vibration. Literally just focus on the vibration, try to shift it and focus it on a specific spot. You can make your nose itch, you can make your ears itch, try that. That's another pretty effective exercise. I can't do it right now. I need more training as well, damn. But in a nutshell, that's where you should place your voice. And remember, this is the How to Learn Singing in 1 Week challenge. So there is obviously not a ton of time to go into every single detail. This is more a way to kickstart your singing progress. Just don't let it resonate or vibrate here. Don't let it vibrate back here. Don't use your nose too much. Just get that NG sound going. You should feel it vibrate like right here in the nose and in the ears maybe. The thing that makes singing so freaking difficult is the combination of so many things. You need to breathe properly, you need to use the right muscles, you need to relax on top of all, hit notes, sing in tune, and also use the right room for resonance. So this is like insane. But if you're getting better with hitting notes but you still sound like crap, it is most likely the fault of your resonance rooms. So keep that in mind. And another caveat right here, is a new word in my vocabulary. When you go for higher notes, the resonance will slightly shift. Low notes will resonate in a lower region, generally speaking, and if you go higher, it will also go up. But yeah, that's the advanced stuff. Well, but for now, just focus on singing through the mask, projecting your voice through the mask, and going for that vibrant, smooth sounding, Chris-like, pleasing sound. Hell yeah. In my next vlog, we will finally go for scales, for exercises, and we will move up and down on the keyboard, singing, or at least training for singing. So that will definitely be a fairly extensive vlog. I want to cover a lot of exercises that helped me over the time, and I also thought about creating more scale exercises for my Speaks channel. Well, when it's ready, when it's published, I will make sure to link and list everything in the description. So if you're interested for scale exercises, then definitely check out my next vlog and check out the description. Also stay tuned for that looks maxing week, where I will get to more face exercises. And yeah, that's enough progress for today. Smash that like button the way you will smash your vocals through the mask. What? Bang the bell like so that you never miss updates on vocal lessons, looks maxing, whatever it is. Check the recent news on ChrisViral.com, and yeah, that's it for today. I will see you tomorrow.